record. Okay, the first thing that I do, I just inside Premiere, I bring in Minsu's footage, and I make a timeline. So you see that the timeline is following the same principle. So it's 24 frames per second. To be more accurate, 23.976 frames per second. It's an HD 1080, 1920 by 1080, and yeah. So what?
Coming to the class.
So I grab like from. So I grab from here up to like here. So you see that it's, even though it seems easy, but it's a complex scene because Minsu gets bigger in the scene. Gets bigger and bigger. Okay, up to here. That's fine. O, Control M. I make a PNG sequence. PNG is, the file size is small, but the quality is fine. I can use maximum render quality as well. And one very important thing to consider, where I am putting them, footage, I call that sequence. So a very important thing to remember is Premiere doesn't add a dot after your name. So it comes Minsu 001, 002. So, but Premiere is so stupid, it should have a dot after that. Sorry, Maya. Maya doesn't read like that. Maya needs a name dot frame padding dot extension. So I just add a dot here. That's it. Minsu dot. Save and export, and make sure that the file is doing all right. So over there, VFX, object tracking and integration sequence. Yeah, you see that Minsu dot 00, Minsu dot 0001, and the extension is PNG. Just I'm gonna pause recording until it finishes. While it's rendering it out, let's find the model that we want. So this is what I found it. So you can do so you can download anything you want. So just go there. Let's, like, somebody says I want to add a elephant head on Minsu's head, or I want to put a dragon on Minsu's shoulder. So, feel free to find out the object you want. And download them. So this free 3D website gives you lots of free objects to download without registration, which is fine. I download that one. I go inside, again, VFX, object tracking and integration, and I make a Maya folder. I paste it over there. Let's see what we got here. I open it here. Dear 3D model. So let me see model Maya. Let me see how would it look like in Maya. That was nice, sir. Which one? No, this one was, the first one was better. Yeah, that one is better. Okay, that's good. Okay. what we do, okay, Maya, come on Maya. Okay, I drag and drop this steer model inside Maya environment to see how it, okay, nice, not bad. I don't need the body, so I can get rid of that. Let me just check the model quality. It seems it's working fine. I turn on use two-sided lighting. Okay, so I chopped the head of the deer. Okay, we just need the head. Okay, that's cool enough. Save it as, okay, I'm gonna set a project where the Maya file was. So the project was inside Hossein VFX object tracking and integration Maya. I set one project here. It says there is no project file over there. I say create default workspace, and here I save it as I save a scene file, or you can save a scene and a source image. This is what source image. This is what these two folders are, the main folders that we are working with. So the scene, I call it here object integration. Minsu object integration. Okay. Let's go. Let's have a look at Premiere. Have done. It has exported it out. Okay, we're fine. I'm gonna close that down and open Buju. So you can do object tracking in many packages, including Buju. The best one that I have experienced was pftrack. But Buju can do the job for you. Also, there is a very, very fantastic plugin for Nuke. It's called GeoTracker. Nuke GeoTracker. Yeah, that one. So that's a very good option for tracking objects inside within Nuke. So without going in anywhere else. So within Nuke, so you can just quickly track your object and add it on top of your scene. So we use Buju. Okay, so in Buju, you know that the first step is to get the sequence in. So I move on slowly so you can follow me step by step. So the image sequence is here. I copy the address and paste it here. Grab the first one, open. Okay. We should know the frame rate. The frame rate is 23.976. That's true. So that's the frame rate that we have used. So we have two move types, free move nodal pan if your camera is locked on a tripod. So your camera does a panning on a tripod. You go nodal pan. But our camera was freely moving, so I go free move. Okay, we have 91 frames, so this is going to be tracked. But we did a lot of, we have recorded a lot of information here. So the camera is 550D Canon. So this is our camera information. I go and first thing first, I just check out the sensor size. So the sensor size is 22.3 by 14.9. So inside BOUJOU, you just click on Edit Camera, and Edit Camera, it says it's just an HD movie. We know that, but we have an advanced click. I click it out. I say, you see that the feedback width and height is wrong. So it should be 22.3, and the pixel aspect ratio should be 1. Oh, sorry. The pixel aspect ratio should be 1. And you see that it picks the second one, which is 12 by something, is not similar to that one. So it's 22.3 and 14 by 9. It's okay. Why? Because in the moment of recording the movie, so this is my camera sensor size, okay? And this is a full frame. I told you it's smaller. So in the moment of recording the movie, the camera will crop some upper part and some lower part. Some pixel rows will be skipped. So that's why the movie size recording is different than the actual sensor size. But in cameras like Alexa, so this is the camera that you will see Alexa. So like Alexa XT sensor size. So this is the camera that you will see in most of film productions. So the sensor size is, there's a variety of sensor sizes. You have, when you are working with so that you ask the DOP what sensor size you have picked. The DOP says I am recording on ProRes HD. So you go and find that ProRes HD is 2880 by 1620. So you got a list of to look at. This is really important at the first step. So pixel aspect ratio is 1. It's always 1, unless you use a weird old television camera. But in most of today's cameras, pixel aspect ratio is 1. Okay, focal length. Focal length, that's, so what's that? What was mine? Let's go back to our notes. It says it's 18 millimeter. So it's not unknown, it is known, it is fixed value. It didn't change, and it was 18. So I make sure that it's that. Okay, so before tracking, I close them and open them just to check, because BOUJOU is not a stable solution. I have to mask out Minsu. Why? Because I don't like him. No, because the moving elements should be masked out, as you know, when you track. So yeah, up to here it's all good. Okay, I keep a space around him, so keep a loose space around him. You will see why we need that space. That space will be used for object tracking. So yes, so no, okay, not bad. One another here. Minsu is closer. His head should be. Sorry for the boring part. So just quicker, go faster. You damn tracker. Okay, and last frame. Okay, here we need to have his head included. Here it slides. I just bring it back. Here his hands. All good. Okay, and I track features. I make it advanced and sensitive because I want everything to be included. Start tracking. So I stop the movie so while the tracking is going.